What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon 53. Back again. Story time. More of a observation time on this one, man. Sorry that I'm coming out real late at night like this on this video, but today is May 1st, and y'all know I always come back to LA around this time for my set day. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, of course, I'm back in LA right now. But anyway, this is a story of black and white. A lot of times people say that people aren't the same, that we ain't like them. Then you got people, a lot of people says that's gonna say, oh, we're the same. If you cut us, we bleed the same. Now, me personally, over the years, I've been through so many different things when it comes to race issues that I'm to the point where now I don't know if we're the same or not. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm to the point now to where it really don't make me no difference. You know, people are people. People are people. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get along with who you get along with. You gonna not get along with who you don't get along with. You know. But anyway, let me move this back some. I'm so tired. If you can see, man, my eyes are very, 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 very red. I have been up for a whole day and a half. Listen, coming in, I caught a plane this morning at 5 o'clock in the morning. I was supposed to be in LA by 7:30 the next morning. I didn't get, I got on the plane at 5 o'clock that morning, y'all. I did not get to LA till 2:30 in the day. Had a delay, a 5-hour delay. Oh man, it was just messed up bad. Then when I got here, they tripped on me. I'm talking about all the way out. I had a rental car reserved, all that at Avis. Avis would not give me my card because when I stepped to the counter and I gave them my driver's license had a hole in it. And I didn't notice it until today, until earlier when I gave him my driver's license. Matter of fact, I showed him the hole. I'm like, I don't know why that hole there, but hey, that's when he proceeded to tell me that he could not do it with that driver's license. How'd the hole get in it? Come to find out, y'all know that if you do not have what they call the star ID or the real ID by May 7th, you can't travel on no planes, boats, trains, nothing. You can't do nothing. You can drive your own car where you want to go, but you got to have that real ID, man. And so I went and got mine a couple of weeks ago, and I guess they hit it with a hole puncher to invalidate my ID because now I have the new ID, which I don't have it yet, but I got the paper, it's coming. So that messed me up. I started to take a picture of the line in Avis. When I tell you, it looked like an airport. They even got the things going around like this here. Yeah. I stood in that line for an hour and 47 minutes, y'all. An hour and 47 minutes waiting to get to the counter so I could get my rent a bucket and get the F on. Did I get the card? No. So after an hour and 47 minutes, then you hit me with the body slam. We can't do nothing with you. Boy, when I tell you I was hot, the level of madness that I was back then, if it would have been back in the 80s when I was really, really, really caught up in my addiction, and my addiction was gang banging, somebody would have left this planet today. Yeah, somebody would have left this planet today. Believe you me, I'm not joking, I'm not playing, because a lot of times things that happen to people from me and Crazy Ray's hand back then, it's because I got mad at something during the day. I'm like, oh, somebody gonna pay for this. Y'all know who I used to always gonna say, I'm going over there to them. They finna get it because I'm mad at my woman. All that old silly stuff. But anyway, I have not had no rest, so I'm very, very tired. But I had to get this video out to y'all. I want y'all to listen to this. This is the story right here. Listen to this, man. It tripped me out. The difference in us. Yeah, we the same, but we different. I'm sitting in the airport. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting in the airport during this 5-hour delay, and I see a group of white people. It was 5 of them. It was 3 women and 2 men. And they were talking. They kind of loud, which kind of shocked me because white people normally are not loud. And they were sitting there talking, and all 5 of them were between the ages of late 40s to mid 50s. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere around up in there. You know, up in age a little bit. So look, this is what their conversation consisted of. Their children are getting ready to graduate from college this year. What courses they took. One of them is going to be a doctor. He's gonna stay in school and get his doctorate. Portfolios on business, stocks, money, bonds, what they could do to enhance the value of their house. You know, all this type stuff. Money-minded, progressive, we moving on up type stuff, you know? And I'm listening to it because I'm eavesdropping like a big dog, you know? I was a hungry hound trying to pick something up off the ground, you know? So look, they end up boarding the plane and going on about their business. About an hour and a half later, because, you know, I sat in there for about 6 hours. About an hour and a half later, I was in another area because when they canceled and delayed the flight, I had to leave from this area and go over to this area. When I got to the new area, I was sitting down, and just so happens, man, there was a group of 4 black women talking. A group of 4 black women talking. And just so happened, all 4 of these black women were in the same age range. You could tell they were between 40, you know, they mid 40s. I'd say they're between 44 to 54. You know, give or take a little something. Different ones, different ages. And they talking loud as usual when it comes to black people. And I'm listening. This is what they conversation consisted of. Where they gonna get their nails done when they get to where they going, how to talk a dude into paying they rent, how to talk a dude into taking care of all the other stuff they need as far as their nails, toes done, where they gonna go get some fake eyelashes, what girl it was gonna fight the other night because she was on the phone talking crazy to another girl. What sorry, no good NIGGA tried to talk to them the other day, but they don't want to talk to no broke NIGGA. They got too much going on in their life. I wonder what they had going on. And a lot of stuff, nothing about, you know, progressiveness for their kids or anything. Just typical hood rat ghetto stuff. And so you got to look, man, look at the displacency in this. Look at the difference between the same age group of white people talking versus the same age group of black people talking. And I just shook my head. I was like, man, wow, you know? And we wonder why. Hey, man, I'm just saying, y'all. Peace. Represent the gangsters, y'all. I'm out. When I fall, then you pop. Don't nobody drop. You better pay into the block. They don't fuck with cops. You better squeeze until it's empty. I put that on 50. She's with it. How you hit me? Hey, gang, swing gang. What it looks at. 5 tray, yeah, third that. 4 8, 8 8, 11 6. So when you slide down the 8, you're getting clapped at. Heads up into my days up.